AI is a huge growing market. It has a 20–25% growth projected for at least the next 10 years. 90% of these products are built in China or Southeast Asia for the global market. There's a huge opportunity for us to play in a supply chain of building these products today in Lebanon. If we get 1% of that market to build or assemble or manufacture these products in Lebanon, we can create a $10 billion impact onto the GDP. So we actually are employing today 400 people. We grew from 300 people. We have 400 people there. We have labs, R&D center, clean room, education facility, and we're exporting 30,000 items every single month. 30,000 items every single month to the likes of AWS, Google, Meta, NVIDIA, Cisco, Nokia, and all the other top vendors. We're even exporting high-tech products to China today. These are considered very low-volume products. Even if we're shipping 5,000 items of one particular part number, this is extremely low volume, but they are niche product with high gross margin. We are able to go to the mass market. We are able to go to something that has 100 times the volume per one specific item at a lower margin, only if ease of doing business can be addressed in Lebanon, which means the red tape, the complexity, the challenges of customs, the cost of logistics. That's our number one cost. Very quickly, these are some of our customers. These are some of the customers we already supply today. These are some of the customers that decided to work with us despite us being in Lebanon. We had to overcome a tremendous credibility challenge to be qualified at any of these vendors to be a supplier. We also supply products to NASA, to SpaceX, to all the leading. And the reason, because we brought so much value. And this value is a representation of what every engineer in Lebanon, everyone can deliver, because we're persevering, we're reliable, we're capable, and we're able to deliver. We've grown by 30% compounded annual growth rate for the past 15 years. For what we believe will transform the economy of Lebanon, consists of 5 main pillars. The number one is ease of doing business. So for the past 10 years, we've been lobbying and advocating for a law to create special economic zone in Lebanon. The law passed Parliament 2 months ago. Thank you, Dr. Amir. It's a great effort. And all the ministers and their staff are working to come up with the execution decrees that will simplify 90% of the issues. So the 4 other pillars are: we need to develop infrastructure for manufacturing. We need to develop a supporting ecosystem, because we're building AI infrastructure products. The current industry doesn't support the high-tech, the precision products that we build today. So we need to build that ecosystem. We need to invest in education and applied training, as Dalia said. Applied training is very important, complementing the theoretical element, developing the vocational schools, offering training programs, summer camps, is business development. Organically, it's very difficult for us to be able to create 10,000 jobs in 3 years. We need to attract partners. The law, we said, is underway. Developing manufacturing infrastructure. Already we've built the campus in Humail today. We are investing to develop 2 additional campuses. We will break ground on Kura Technology Park in 2025. Kura Technology Park will have at least 60,000 meter squares of factory space, plus education center, plus office space. Jazeen Technology Park in Kfar Filous, we will kickstart that development in 2026. Applied training, I'm going to speak a little bit about HTP Academy, something we formed 5 years ago. We've been funding, we got a grant from GIZ a couple years ago, but that is an ongoing human resource development program. We send our engineers from the company, we send them to universities to give these specialized, attractive courses, and we host on weekly basis multiple courses to upskill and train our people. Joint venture is the number one and the fastest way we can engage. In order for us to make the joint venture project more active we need the engagement of the government and of our diplomatic corps. And this is how. Europe today is not as productive as it once was. We want to extend our hands to the diplomatic corps, to the industrial sector in Europe, to say, let's work joint ventures. Why don't you open a side factory in Lebanon, and with a joint venture with local investment or DFI, guaranteed funding from Proparco, EIB, IFC, they can make the investment in Europe, and the European company can open its factory in Lebanon. And there we can easily create the 10,000 jobs within a couple of years. The government, representative of the government, to consider this mission, especially the high-tech industrial sector, as core mission, because I believe this will be a major accelerator to the economic redevelopment and the transformation of our country. Our objective is one. We want Lebanon to be the future home of our kids. All of you in my age group, our kids are outside this country. This is our responsibility to bring them back. This is the mission. And that's why I came back to Lebanon. I ask you to adopt this mission. Thank you very much.